Good afternoon, everybody. Hey, this is wonderful. There are so many of you out here ready to do some improv and stuff. This is nice. This is the Improv Clinic. I'm going to tell you what we do as we do it, because that's improvisation. So, real quick, I want to take a poll, though. How many people in here would say that they are really, really comfortable with improvisation? Like you're like a 10 out of 10. This is my favorite thing in the whole world, yeah, and I'm really good at it, okay? How many people would rate themselves somewhere in the middle? Like, you know, I'm into it and stuff. I don't feel like I'm where I want to be. I'm a 5, maybe? Put it on a 5 on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, and this is my favorite, because it's kind of like asking, if you don't like raising your hand, please raise your hand. But if you're uncomfortable with improvisation, or you've hardly ever done it, can you know, if you're comfortable raising your hand? Okay, all right, there we go. Well, hey, listen, hopefully in the next, 45 minutes, that's how long we got? I think 45 minutes. There's going to be something here for everybody, but this is the important thing. You have to have fun when you do this. You cannot be stressed out. Does everybody understand? So, like, if improvisation, like, take a breath. I'm not going to point to you and make you solo by yourself unless you really want to. It's all going to be okay. If I ask you to improvise, it'll be like with a whole bunch of people improvising at once. Is everybody cool with that? Everybody good so far? Okay, let me get a nod. If you're still with me, you're okay? Okay, good. You're not allowed to freak out. Okay, my name is Stephen Cox. I'm the band director at the Fox Tech campus in San Antonio, Texas. I've been there for about a year. Before then, I was out in Eastland for about 10 years. And I'm very excited. This is a clinic I got to do a lot of times at the Eastland Jazz Festival, and so I'm excited to get to do it here. But for the first time ever, there's like pros on this stage, right? Normally, it's just me, the amateur, but we've got some actual pros out here. Did you guys see them anywhere? Yeah. Okay. So these are members of the Air Force Band of the West. I'm going to introduce them. I met them a few minutes ago, so we're now on a first name basis. So on the piano is Justin. Everybody say hi. On the trombone is Evan. You found the trombone players in the room, didn't you? Okay. Over here on the drums is Casey. On the bass is Brian. On the saxophone is Chris. All right, and since we're all on a first name basis, I'll be Stephen for today. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I want to know, all of you are good concert band students too, right? So could you do me a favor? Can we play our concert B-flat scale together? If you're not sure what it is, check with your neighbor. If you're a saxophone, you go from G to G with an F sharp if you're an alto, C to C for a B flat. If you're not sure what to play, there's lots of band directors in the room. If you're playing a keytar, who's playing a keytar? Yeah, you automatically win the afternoon. Congratulations. B flat to B flat with B flat and E flat. Okay, here you go. In half notes, ready? I'll even conduct you. Everybody together, nice and easy. Half notes, we're gonna go all the way up and all the way back down. Don't repeat the top note. You heard me though, don't repeat the top note. Ready? And 1, 2, half notes. Ready? I will take you all home with me. That was wonderful. Thank you. You can come and we will form a gigantic jazz band. Everyone sounds amazing. Good job. Yes, that was beautiful. Did you see that? I didn't tell them how long the last note would be, and they just did it. Your band directors would be so proud. Good job. So now we're going to complicate things. Ready? Everyone can do that in their sleep, right? Has anyone ever woke up in the middle of the night playing the B-flat scale? Yeah. Okay, good. So let's do this again. I want you to do it again. This is what I want you to do, though. Instead of starting on note number 1, I want you to start on note number 2. You with me so far? And then when you get to the top note, I want you to add one more note. It is the same note that you're starting on, but an octave higher. Same note name. Does everybody understand what I'm asking for? Exact same thing, but now we're starting on note number 2, and it will sound eerie this time. You ready? Concert B-flat scale, starting on note number 2. When we come back down, stop when we get on note number 2. Don't go back down to concert B-flat. Everybody with me? Okay, here we are. Set? And 1, 2, ready. Good job. Who knows the name for that scale? Anybody know? You know, no band directors. What are you? What Dorian scale? We did the concert B flat major scale. What is this? C Dorian. Congratulations. You can pick up your diploma after class. Good job. Okay, so everybody say C Dorian. Okay, so when you play a scale starting on a different thing, it's called a mode. Can everyone say mode? Yeah, kind of just like the word mode implies. Like we're kind of using things differently. We're in a different mode, okay? So now we're in the Dorian mode. Dorian mode is my favorite jazz mode. It's so beautiful. It's a minor mode. I really do think that minor keys are much better than major keys. Just for some fun, can we play that one more time in quarter notes? Ready? Exact same thing. Get this kind of under your mind. It kind of reorients your entire personality. Ready? Do it again. This is the C Dorian scale. Ready? Quarter notes. 1, 2, ready, go. Nice. Now let's go eighth notes. Da, 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 da. Just like that. Oh, I tried to make it major. Did you hear me? So we're going to go up and down that scale one more time, but now we're in eighth notes. Okay, and let's go straight eighth notes. Da, 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 da. 1 and 2 and ready and... Nice. For any overachievers, here's some 16th notes just to impress your friends. Ready? Da 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 da. 1 and 2 and ready and go. Yeah, don't worry if you can't do it in 16th notes. You know, 16th notes are overrated in my opinion anyway, okay? Yeah, 30, okay, 30s, go ahead. Okay, so we're going to sit in this mode for just a little bit, okay? And to do that, we're going to need our rhythm section to play some wonderful jazz background music for us. And let's do this straight style, okay? Not Latin, but maybe, you know, like a bluesy kind of rock, but not fast. You know what I mean? C Dorian, and can we start the bass line like Pink Floyd's The Wall? We don't need no education. Not to be anti... Yeah, a little bit of that. Yeah, why don't we use that as kind of like the undercurrent of the thing? Yeah, everybody knows Pink Floyd, right? Pink Floyd, The Wall. That's that little, we don't need no education. You guys, is that familiar to anybody? That probably means you're old, but anyway, okay. They're going to use that as the undercurrent, and they're going to play some background music. By the way, I didn't tell them what they were going to be doing. I just said, hey, why don't we try this? So let's see what happens, because that's kind of what improvisation is all about. It's let's see what happens. All right, you guys, how about do, that speed there? 2, ready, Isn't that nice? That's nice. Okay, now listen, before you play a single note, you need to feel the music. Can you kind of nod like this? Everybody, like move a little bit. It's okay. If you're afraid to move, it's going to be even worse when you play. It can be very gentle if you want, but feel the groove they're laying down. Aren't they doing a nice job for you? Okay, so here's how we're going to get started. I'm going to play some things. I'm going to use the clarinet, clearly the grooviest rock and roll instrument of all time. And I'm going to play something. I want you to play it back to me, whatever I play. I'm going to start on the first note of the C Dorian. Does everyone understand? That's where I'm going to start, and I'll start real easy. Here we go. Get your listening ears, be ready to play. Whatever I play, you play it back. Why don't I start with 2 measures? Here we go. I'm going to play 2 measures, you play it back. So we're going to keep going. I'm going to make them a little bit longer now, and I may skip a note. So your goal is to imitate. Your goal is not to get it right. Who cares if you get it right or not? Just imitate what you're hearing. Sometimes it'll be right, sometimes it won't. But since you're improvising, there really isn't right or wrong anyway. Everyone understand? So whatever I do, imitate the shape of it, and let's just see how far we can take it. Ready? Okay, I'll still start on the first note for safety reasons. Threw in some skips. You're still doing a good job. Now you're playing quieter than you were earlier. When you're unsure, I'm going to tell you the secret. You play louder and you pretend like you're sure anyway. You ready? You're doing good. Again, it doesn't matter if you're doing good at it. Just imitate it. It doesn't matter if you get the right notes. Imitate whatever you hear. Ready? A couple more. Just get loosened up. Get the squeak in there. Now here's a trap. Get ready. See if you can see what happens. I'm still gonna start on the first note, but what am I doing? Ready? Here we go. One more. Yeah, right? Could you feel that? I just went down. So all the notes you have could be done everywhere, okay? I've made them play for a long time, but I'm gonna make them go just a little bit longer. Now we're gonna just do some free form. Play whatever you wanna play, but we're gonna do it in groups. So I'll say woodwinds, I'll say trumpets, I'll say trombones. Watch me, and I'll signal when the next group's ready to start. Everybody improvise together. Don't worry, no one will be able to hear you scream. I mean improvise. Ready? Woodwinds first. Ready, go. Ah. You can play loud, woodwinds. Crank it. Louder. Okay, get ready. I'm gonna call trombones next. Get ready, trombones. And 1, 2, trombones, go. Get ready, here come the trumpets. Ready, go, trumpets. Okay, here we go. Everybody else, anyone who hasn't gone yet, ready, go. Other people, rhythm section. Rhythm section, I'm giving you some room. I know there aren't many of you out there and you're not plugged into anything. Yeah. Yeah. All right, for fun, let's hear a bass solo up here. You want to do a bass solo? how about that? You can cheer and clap for these guys. Same thing when you watch performances today. If you hear a solo you like, you cheer, you clap, you let everyone on the stage know that you love them, right? And tell your parents to do that for you too, right? They can yell, they can cheer. That's what jazz is all about. It's about having a good time together. Yeah. Here we go. Ready, everyone? Can we do, I don't know, let's do about 16 bars, and then they're going to do a fade out after that. And then we're going to give them a rest because they've been playing for like 15 minutes straight. Ready? Here we go. Everyone together. And 1, 2, ready. Hey, good job, everybody. What was the name of that song? It didn't have a name. It never happened until just now. Do you understand? Like we were like, let's do these 3 notes up and down, and then we played music together for 15 minutes. Do you see what I'm saying? That's kind of cool. Now, what scale did we use? That did have a name. A C Dorian scale. Yes, C Dorian. Very, very nice. Okay, good. Are you feeling loosened up? You ready to do some things? Okay, nice. All right, so of course, what's kind of neat is no matter what we're doing, it can be any style, right? So you could take that exact same framework, and do you guys want to just demonstrate trying some different styles, just a few seconds of each, but with the same kind of underlayment? You wanna? Yeah, so like same underlayment, rock and roll, like 30 seconds. You know what I mean?
Just change on us, and we'll adjust.
Yeah.
The soloist wants to play
Oh, that's even better. I was going to stop in between, but have him just change and they have to adapt. That's good. Okay, they've come up with a game. We're going to see if they can do it. Okay, so the drummer is going to choose the style. They're still going to use that basic C Dorian underlayment, and they have to change styles with the drummer. This is like a game show, okay? If you think it went good, you cheer, and then the drummers just get change styles, and they all have to adapt. Everybody understand? Yeah, I'm gonna watch this. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Isn't that cool? Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah. Okay, Okay, so here's the trick. Here's the thing. They're still just playing the C Dorian, but now we've done like 8 other songs, haven't we? Yeah. Okay, so I have a theory. Okay. Yeah. We didn't develop any signals, or I didn't tell them what to do, so they're just doing that. They didn't know. They had no idea what the drummer was going to do. No idea. You gotta clap for them. I saw some of you trying to. Yeah. And so they know this, I imagine, because they listen and they practice. What's more important, listening or practicing? What do you think, listening or practicing? What's more important? I believe personally that they are both equally important. So I believe that for every 5 hours you practice, you have to listen at least 5 hours. Okay? It's because like that's where all the ideas come from. Improvising is a misnomer. Improvising, it makes it like you're just making it all up, but you're not. You're not making it all up. Like all of these things are like established things that you put into you by listening, and then if you are listening to it, then you can make it come back out of you too. Like think about this. Who remembers learning how to speak? Who remembers that? We just discovered all the liars in the room, right? Have you ever? I don't know if you've ever seen like a baby. How many people have little brothers or sisters? Yeah. If you have children, yes. If you have children, you've definitely seen this. Here's the way it works. No child is born like this. They're not born and they're in the delivery room and the baby's out and the baby goes, "Good afternoon, mother and father. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's going to be Fred. I'm going to be your child. I like green beans, but I don't like carrots. I think we're going to have a wonderful time together." That does not happen. That's not how babies work. Babies come into the world and they just start screaming. It's like, "Ah!" And it just goes downhill from there. Yeah. No, but I mean, that's how it is. We come out not knowing anything, and this is what happens. For like a year, we're just listening to everything around us. Am I wrong? Like babies don't speak. They sleep a lot. They eat. They require changing and all sorts of terrible things. Okay? But they don't do very much. And then over time, they start like making gurgling noises and moaning and like, okay? And then the first time the baby kind of goes, meh, mom runs in and goes, "Oh my God, it just said mom." Right? And calls dad, and it said the first word was mom. And he goes, "No, the baby just said meh. Surely it's going to say dad first." And then the baby goes, and he goes, "I said dad." He said dad. He definitely said dad. But really, the baby's just like trying things out. Now imagine this. Imagine that the kid goes, meh, and the mom walks in and goes, "Baby." The word is mother, M-O-T-H-E-R, and like draws it on a diagram and shows them the letters. Mother, not ma. That's not good enough, child. That would be bad parenting. I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure that would be bad parenting. Can we agree? Instead, they're celebrating every moment of that, and it is perfectly accepted that baby is going to make a lot of noises that aren't words, and everyone's okay with it, most importantly, the baby. Do we all agree so far? For those of you who've not been improvising, that have not been listening to the styles of music that you play in jazz band, you are baby improvisers, and that's normal. Everyone understand? You're getting started. The sounds you make are not, I mean, I've been doing this a long time, and the sounds I make aren't always the ones I want to make anymore, right? But, that's okay. So, this is how you learn, the same way you learned how to speak. You hear things, and you imitate things. You hear things, and you imitate things. And the notes can matter, but you just heard someone take this small palette of notes and play all these different styles, because the actual notes don't matter nearly as much as the way that you play them. Everybody with me so far? Good. So far? Okay. That was the big speech. So now we're going to learn like babies. Okay? So I want to give you a different set of notes to play with for a little while. And so these notes are this. We're going to play that B-flat scale again. Okay? We're going to play the first note, the second note, the third note, but the fourth note is off limits. I would like you to think about the fourth note of the B-flat scale, not the C Dorian. The fourth note of the C Dorian is great. But the fourth note of the B-flat scale, I want you to take that, and I want you to remove it from your mind, put it in a Ziploc bag, and save it for your concert music later. Everyone understand? Okay. Then we're going to play note 4. No, I just said not to play note 4. That was a trick. Okay. We're going to play note 5 and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Can everyone say those with me? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. One note is off limits. Can I hear those notes? Ready? Let's play them together. Here we go. Play each note. Here's the first one. We'll just hold them. There's not going to be any time here. Just hold each note. First note. Did I say 6 or 7 earlier? Good. Okay, good. Did I? Ready to do them again. Here we are. Set. I did. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Do them again. 8, not 7. 8, not 7. Yeah, 8, not 7. 7 is off limits for now. You ready? So 4 and 7 are off limits. That's nice. Quarter notes. Ready? Up and down those notes. Let's add note number 8 so that we get a full octave. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, and back down. Half notes. Ready? 1, 2. You're just skipping note 4 and note 7. They're off limits now. Put them in the Ziploc baggie. Save them for later. You can use 7 for jazz, just not for what we're about to do. Ready, set? Okay, here we go. Ready? Half notes. 1 and 2 and half notes go. Now, if you accidentally play note 4 or 7, I promise you that the jazz police are not going to take you away or anything. You're not going to be attacked. Great chart, by the way, Gordon Goodwin. Okay, but so don't worry if you accidentally play one of those notes, but we're going to try to actively avoid them. Everybody cool? All right. Who here studied blues form? Okay, good. What do you mean? Means that you've not studied blues form. No. So the blues is like the most popular progression in all of history. Can we do a 12-bar blues? And I guess let's do the 4 in bar 2. Is that cool? Yeah. Okay, here we are. Ready? And a 1, a 3, and a 1, 2. Listen. And 1, 2, 3. Now here's the 4, 2, 3, and 1. Can you hear the chords change? Good. Here we go again. Here's 4. We're gonna do this for 2 bars. 4 again. Now we're back to the 1. Here's the 1. Good. Now here comes the 5. It's a secret. Here's the 5. Now they're doing the 4. Oh, that's okay. 1. And now they're going to do the 5 to bring us back around. Everybody hear it? Try to listen for when it changes. Hear the change. You don't have to know or understand what I'm saying right now to do what we're about to do. Okay? But if it helps you, there it is. Everybody cool so far? Okay, this is good. Okay? Well, I'm going to go ahead and bring these guys to a close. Go ahead and bring it to a stop for a second. Okay. So now I would like for you guys to write the next big jazz hit, the next big blues, okay? You ready for it? And to write the next blues, we're going to need a sentence. Any sentence that is school appropriate. Raise your hand, please. Raise your hand. Yeah, back here. I got the blues. I got the blues, okay? So we're going to start. This is going to be the I got the blues blues. Let's do one chorus of the I got the blues blues. I'll play the new I got the blues melody, okay? All right, here's the I got the blues. So I'm going to use the sentence, I got the blues, that little phrase there. Okay, don't worry, we'll make it better in a minute. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, a lot of people have started there. Okay, so just those words. You should be able to hear the words in whatever I'm playing. You ready? Here it is, a 1, a 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Do you hear it? Do you hear I got the blues? You hear the words? Okay. Do you hear I got the blues? You hear that? Okay. Give me another sentence. Because the song needs to be longer. We don't want to just say I got the blues over and over again. We should probably say something else. Give me another sentence, somebody. Yeah, what do you got? I got the blues. Can I say, but I like the color blue? Because now, now we're a lyricist. I got the blues, but I like the color blue. Okay, ready? Those are the lyrics now that are going to go in my head, and every rhythm I play is going to be based on that. I'm going to use this pentatonic scale that we just did. That's what that's called, that scale we just did. I didn't tell you. It's called a pentatonic scale. Everyone say pentatonic scale. I'm going to do it, but I'm going to extend through the range of my instrument just for fun. So I may play lower or higher. I won't play within 1 octave. I can't. I'll hurt myself, okay? So this is, I got the blues, but I like the color blue. Everybody good so far? Okay. You ready? Here we go. A 1, a 3, and a 1, 2, 3, Do you hear it? Okay, let's get one more phrase. One more phrase. You ready? What? We've diverted from the previous topic. I mean, it's okay. We can do that. That's why she has the blues. Okay, I got the blues, but I like the color blue. What? Okay. How about now I need blue shoes? Give me another syllable. Okay, I got the blues, but I like the color blue. Now I need blue shoes. That's okay. You can workshop it when you get home. Okay, get ready. Here we are. One more time. Here's the whole thing. I got the blues, but I like the color blue. Now I need new shoes. Now I need blue shoes. I need blue shoes. Okay? Say the words with me. Ready? I got the blues. Listen. I got the blues. How many notes is that? I got the blues. It's four. 4 notes. I got the blues, but I like the color blue. There's 7 notes. Like I got the blue. Now I need new shoes. Now I need new blue shoes. Now I need new blue shoes. Now I need new blue shoes. I hope I can remember that. You ready? Okay, here we are. And a 1, a 3, and a 1, 2, 3. Could you hear it still? Yeah, and because that form didn't quite fit over the 4 bars, it made it different. So one of the things that I notice is a lot of people, whenever they first start soloing, one more demonstration, you ready? This is how a lot of people do their first solos. You ready? Here it is, and a 1, 2, ready, go. Listen, that's okay. That's okay. But a lot of times we just get stuck on one thought, one idea, one rhythm, one movement. As soon as you start thinking with the language part of your brain, you can just start like making up rhythms. Like I think about it, whenever you go to say something, you don't go, I shall be using a noun and an adjective, an adverb and a preposition. You just talk. And your talk has a natural cadence and a natural rhythm. All of our music as humans is derived from language. Have you thought about that? Even whenever someone gets sad, their voice kind of drops and they get somber. And what about sad, somber music? Well, a lot of times it's slower and it's pretty. It's just like our emotions. Like the language center of our brain is where all the music comes from, okay? Anyway, so now we need to play some blues together. Is everybody ready to play some blues? No? Okay. It'll be okay. Remember, the goal, you need to understand, the goal of improvisation is not to be good. That's not the goal. The goal is not to be good. The goal is to go through the process of trying to do things until you get closer to doing the things that are in your head. And how do you get things in your head? You listen a whole lot. Everybody cool? So just don't expect it to be good, and then you won't be disappointed. That's how I've lived my entire life. Okay? Everybody ready? A little bit of blues together. Let's start out. We'll let these guys kind of get us started for improvisation. You guys want to trade 4s for a minute? Yeah, trading 4s is where a soloist plays and they kind of trade back and forth. It's another way to kind of break up your regular rhythm. And then let's go through and have everybody do some improvisation. Everybody still cool? Okay, are you guys doing all right? You having fun? All right, here we go. Ready, and... Yeah, a 1, a 3, and a 1, 2, 3, Can you hear words? I can hear words. Let's start with trumpets this time. Trumpets, get ready. Trumpets, 2. Just mess around. Go for it. Trumpets, louder is better. I thought every trumpet player knew that. There you go. Yeah. Let's hear some trombones. Trombones. 2, ready, on. All right, let's hear some woodwinds. Nice and big. Woodwinds and rhythm section. Woodwinds and rhythm section. We're going to do some quick round robin, and I want to get the best tips for some instrument specifics from each one of the people up here. But I want to tell you one more thing I want you to think about. If you're like, okay, I've got some notes figured out I want to use, I'm trying to connect it to the language centers and make it more like a conversation. I'm listening to some jazz. There's also some secret tricks, and that's what we're going to talk about, secret tricks. So I'm going to show you a clarinet secret trick. Now, there's obvious things like the glissando, right? So clarinets can technically glissando notes. And all that stuff, right? But you can't do that if there's a trombone player. You never get in a glissando fight with a trombone player, ever, okay? But I want to show you my favorite thing about solos. So here's the plan. I'm going to do 2 choruses. In the first chorus, I'm going to do something, and then I'm going to change something in the second chorus, and then I'm going to do the trick. Towards the end, the trick will go into the third chorus, and I'll know exactly when to stop, okay? That was a lot, but check it out. Ready? Okay, ready? 1, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Why did you? You started playing a high note's the easiest. The first time every student picks up a clarinet, they accidentally play that note immediately. It's all they can do for the first week. But for some reason that works. What did I do in the first chorus? I didn't play very much. My notes were kind of spaced out. I had lots of space. And also, what part of the instrument did I play in? The lower part. And then what happens towards the second chorus? Yeah. And also I started doing what? Playing faster. And then the trick, the silly trick was what? Play a high note for a really, really long time and impress people, even though I don't know why that's impressive. But it works, okay? You can do it 1 solo per set. If you do it more than 1 solo per set, you're no good. But one time per set, you can do that. Okay, we're going to kind of round robin. I want to get everybody's big trick on their instrument. You want to go first? Yeah, just a basic improvisation trick.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell them, yeah.
So,
your favorite
saxophones, we have these wonderful little side keys right here. And sometimes we can just play the notes we want to play, but we can trill to that top side key, and it sounds like we're doing something really impressive when we're just moving our hand a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. We'll do one again, and then I'll do the trick on the last few bars of the blues.
Yeah.
1, 2, same thing. 1, 2.
A little taller here.
Sorry.
Besides the obvious glissando, I find that you can get some real energy if you flutter tongue when you're playing. So we'll do the same thing, and I'll try not to fall on my face. But we're gonna throw some flutter in there, and you'll hear that it's really aggressive. Here we
For someone on the bass, I would just say keep it simple and keep it rhythmic. As bass players, we need to have the rhythm, and that's probably the most important thing. So don't feel, at least when I solo, I don't feel like I need to play a lot of notes. I try to listen and kind of embrace the silences and just keep it as rhythmic and straightforward as I can. So that's kind of what I think.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to show them?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. Since everyone else didn't, let's try.
Are any of the drummers here? Where are the drummers?
Yeah.
You guys are normally way in the back of the room. Somebody got you up front. Drummers, a good trick is to don't be afraid to go into kind of a double time, right? A lot of the time we get locked into kind of the slower swung eighths and we don't know what to do. You can throw in some double time kind of 16th stuff and it sounds pretty cool. Let's do another chorus. I'll just solo.
Okay, so some of this will be idiomatic to the piano, but some of it all of you can use. So the cool thing about the piano is that all I have to do to make a sound is press a button. And it's perfectly in tune, and it's perfectly in pitch, and that's really all I've got to do. So there are these things in improvisation called digital patterns. And these are patterns that we play that just lay really well under the fingers for a pianist. And they can be anything from, right, stuff that I don't have to do very much work, right? And I can play entire solos just by playing digital patterns, and I don't even have to connect them, right? And the second part of this is that time wins out over pitch, melody wins out over harmony. So it doesn't matter if I play right notes. If I play a killin' rhythm and I keep it in time, you're going to like it. I promise. So I'm going to demonstrate both of these. 1, 2. So digital patterns. Weird stuff. So I completely just played in whatever key I wanted to, but because it was in time, it sounded cool, didn't it? Don't lie to me. That's right, it did. That's what I thought.
Yeah. What's more important, listening or playing and practicing? What's more important? They're both really, really important. A lot of students I know, they ignore the listening part, but that's the easy part. You can do that like while you're doing the dishes, while you're driving. Don't watch a video while you're driving. I know teenagers, okay? But here's your homework. You got to find some people that you love that play your instrument. Here's the last thing we're going to do. Can we do that? Can we do that pentatonic scale again? But can we go a little rock and roll on this? Still do a blues form, but go rock and roll style. So we're going to stay on the pentatonic thing we're on. Everyone gets a chance to improvise. If you really want to take a solo, you can do it. And then watch me. There'll be a big drum solo, and at the big drum solo, we'll just hold a big chord at the end, and probably it'll work. You guys, yeah, that chord. You heard that. Use those notes. Okay, are you ready? Okay, awesome. Let's let the rhythm section get us started. This is going to be rock and roll style, and this is going to be the last thing we're doing. If you want to take a solo, I'm going to look around after we're all playing for a hand to go up, and you can take a solo. You can stand up right where you are and just knock it out of the park. You guys ready? Okay, here we are. Ready? Yeah. Oh, 1, 3, and 1, 2. The guitar players all want to plug in, yeah. All right, let's go. One chorus all together. 1, 3, and 1, 2, ready, on! Can I see it? I got a volunteer. Who wants to take a solo? Hands in the air. Anyone who wants to do it? Any brave soul? We got some over here. Good. We got one here. We got one here. Nice. Get ready. Why don't we start with you? I'm gonna be watching for hands. Okay. 1, 3. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah. Get ready. And here you go. We're gonna do 4 bars each. 4 bars each. Get ready. So we can do a lot real quick. Yeah. Who's next? 4 bars each, 4 bars each. We can get a bunch of people. Get right here. It's your turn. Good. Take a bonus round. Take a bonus round. Go, go, go. Who's next after him? Keep going. You're good. Who's next? Right there. Go, go. Hands up. Yeah, keep going. Who's gonna be next? Who's gonna be next? I'm looking for hands. Okay, we're gonna go right in front over here. 2 right here. Yeah. You're gonna be next. Yeah. Any other brave people? Over here? Yeah, we got the guitar. Yeah. Keep going, guitar. Keep going. Who's going to be next? Who's going to be next? Anybody else? Anybody else? We're getting real close to the end. Anybody else? I got some of you ready to take like 3 choruses. Nice. Okay, up here, up top, let's do some group improv. Just everybody who's up here, ready? Everyone on the stage, go. You ready? Get everybody ready? One more chorus with everybody. Here we go, make it big. 2, ready, Good job, everybody. Applaud your neighbors. Good job. Listen, when you do this, if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. Just get out there and go make a joyful noise and then learn some theory and listen, and it just keeps getting more joyful. Thank you guys. Hey, can you guys thank everybody up here on the stage for doing this? Air Force Band of the Way. We will now resume your regularly scheduled programming.